Hey, good afternoon, Tom Ginn. GeForce, Wednesday. I don't use words like hump day, middle of the week, can't wait for the weekend because that just really identifies a life dissatisfaction. I don't know what day of the week it is other than what I see on the calendar. I don't judge my day based on dissatisfaction because I'm excited about every moment and every second of every day. I'm grateful. So GeForce, G is for gratitude. It powers potential. Gratitude. Eliminates negativity when we have difficulties, challenges, or whatever that. It just gives us different perspective. We have losses, helps us deal with things in a hopeful way. So gratitude is very powerful principle. And today I was been working out of this book, Start With Your Why, but I had something I wanted to share today. It's relative to this, and I'll be talking about that in a moment. What is the formula for creating a legacy? And what I mean by legacy, I'll cover that as well. But what is your legacy? What do you want to establish and that you leave your family, your community? What legacy? What is it that you want to leave and be remembered for? And so I'm going to cover that formula, and it all ties with gratitude, plus other elements that make it happen. So today, I just wanted to just reestablish that my corporate sponsor. We're being powered by ASEA, and you'll learn more about this as we go. It's probably one of the most important things that we should know about in our health regime. And that's sort of what I'll be talking about today is the crusade and the passion and purpose and why, joy, and love for leaving a legacy with that. So it's a powerful product, and it's cellular health. It's been recognized as maybe the greatest medical breakthrough of the 21st century, performing penicillin. Penicillin started out with a mold, and people thought that was crazy. So you'll find out more about the ASEA, the story behind it, as we go through here. But today, gratitude. I just wanted to start with this before we get into my topic. I want to make sure that I get my announcements out for our guest tomorrow. Yes, Simon Sinek. Yeah, he's one of the best people out there to really get grounded on creating your vision and purpose in life. Thanks, AB, for jumping on. Friday's guest is going to be Dar Karpathy, a business coach, personal development coach. She saw one of my live streams, and we started building a conversation and building a relationship of what we do. And she's coming in on Friday at 12:30, Dar Karpathy. And you're going to be talking, she does many different things from understanding how the mind works. And we've clicked in this area, and she's going to share the topic 3 keys to transform burnout into renewed purpose. Renewed purpose. Because it's sometimes when we get to that burnout, we have to do a reevaluation. And she's going to talk about how do you make that transition when you feel you're burned out, hit the dead end, all those things. So I'm really excited to have Dar come in on Friday at 12:30. And to learn more about my corporate sponsor here, you can go to Linktree/4Rivers. You can get a whole lot of information why this is a leading edge in health, the health industry. You really need to look at it if you're concerned about your health. I always talk about what's in the blue bottle, and I'll just show you this picture. What's in this blue bottle right here? It's phenomenal what redox signaling molecules are doing at the cellular level for your overall health, preventive health, your illnesses, any concerns you have. Cellular health is where everything begins. 3 Nobel Prizes behind the discovery of redox molecules. The science is unbelievable what it's doing for people, and they've done the impossible. They've been able to create what you're natural to your body, native to your body, and be able to create it outside the body so you can replenish what your body is diminishing productivity in redox signaling. So powerful technology. Everybody should know the basics and fundamental. It's going to be a very short period of time. Most people will be using redox molecules in their health. Doctors are coming on board. It's a very significant breakthrough. And it's not being marketed through the pharmaceuticals for a good reason. So they would never put it to the market. So it's that powerful. So with that, let's talk about gratitude for a moment. Gratitude. Gratitude places you in the energy field of plenitude. Gratitude places you in an energy field of plenitude. Glow with gratitude and see awe and joy will make their home in you. Will make their home in you. When we really look at words, that's Michael Beckwith. Michael Beckwith. Words have power. I was encouraged when I was in the coaching business. Bob Proctor says most people read words. They say, oh, it sounds good. Get a little bit of feeling, but really study words. Tie those words to an emotional level to really understand what they do. And I'm having a little bit of technical problems here. There we go. Moving my screen around. So today I just wanted to take this banner down, and I'm going to start with my crusade. In the why, Simon Sinek, really talks about the crusade, your purpose, your why, and I'll cover a little formula here with you. But my first influencer in my life in the area of personal growth, and didn't realize what was going on. I didn't know anything about personal growth back in the early part of my career. But Art Williams, I remember sitting in his boat or his yacht, whatever you want to call it, more than a boat, okay. And I had that opportunity to meet with him, and one of the greatest business moguls in American history. He started out with an idea to educate people on how to win with money and how to be educated to win with money. Because if you don't have the right information, the right knowledge, unfortunately, you can make the wrong decisions, or somebody can make decisions for you that are not in your best interest. So I got involved with that. And I remember sitting down, was early in my career of nearly 22, 23 years. And he sitting down and just getting to know me and getting to know him. And he's mentoring me. And then he asked me this question. Art Williams says, Tom, if you don't believe in your why, purpose in life, you are not willing to put everything on the line for it, you'll live a life of mediocrity, despair, regrets. Get a crusader mentality. And that has always been with me all these years. And as I've moved along and got into personal development and coaching, I really understand how this not applies just in business, but in everything you do. What is you willing to fight for? What are you willing to die for? What sort of legacy do you want to leave for your family, your community, What do you want to be remembered for? What would they say? What would the eulogy be? Would it be just about all the great times you had together and the parties and the travels and the trips and all that? Or what impact did you leave in people's lives? And we all have a gift. We all can influence and help people become better in their lives. And so a crusade. And here's the formula. I'm just going to go through it here. If I can find that banner, give me a moment here. Gratitude powers your why. Ever want to reach out to me? You can go to that link. You'll find out more about our corporate sponsor there, and my calendar's there. Share this out. Tag, make comments, whatever the case may be. Tag and share. So this is what I want to talk about today. A crusade. We've seen that in history. There's a crusade, the Crusaders, the Crusades in history. What is your crusade? What are you willing to go into battle for? What are you willing to die for? And each one of these elements are powerful. And when you build them into your legacy statement of what you want to be, and these are all different elements, but they all come together. It's a formula. What is your vision? What is the end result? What does your eulogy sound and look like? It's a book. What's the last chapter? And then you go from that vision backward. Dr. Miles Monroe probably brought more light to me on the power of vision, because it makes life simpler. All these come together. Some are synonymous. Some are just give you different clarity and different depth. But vision is so important. It's powerful. It eliminates confusion. It makes life simple. I didn't say easy, simple. Because when you're clear, it determines who you hang around, who you associate with. It deflects all those things that don't support your purpose, your vision. So it makes life very simple. Your why. Why are you here? Why are you doing the business you're doing? Why are you doing the job or career avocation? Why? Because it gives a good paycheck. It provides me the opportunity to, money does buy freedom. It does buy opportunity. Money is a very powerful thing, but understanding what do you want to use your money for? Money has no value until you have a purpose with it. Purpose could be to put food on the table, clothes on your back, roof over your head, travel, plan for retirement. So money is a tool. And the more we want to influence and serve, we need more money. Sad fact. There's many things we can do and serve and service, but to really do some impactful things, we need to have money. And why do you want money? What's your purpose? And like Simon Sinek says, that people don't care what you do, how you do it, and all your credentials, all your background and experience. Those things come into place at some point. They really care about why you do what you do. Your purpose. And then we talk about passion. Passion. And are you excited to get moving? Are you passionate? Do you love what you do? Not just your job. Do you love every aspect of what you do? And if you don't, I just encourage you to find those things you do love and focus on those. Do you love your job? Do you love what you do? Do you see a benefit you're providing? Or do you wake up on Monday morning with a life-challenging syndrome? Oh, God, it's Monday. I got to go back to the grind. Or are you just waking up, man, I can't wait to get after it with passion, excitement. And then love. You love it. Now, there's all different types of love. But all these elements will, when you really understand them and craft your story around these principles, you create a legacy. You'll create a legacy. And I think creating a legacy is important for your immediate family, your friends. Who did you influence? Who did you help? Who did you serve? Who did you love? When you get this piece together, life becomes simple. It becomes simple. You don't chase silvery objects. You get clear. And like Dar's going to be talking about, when you get that burnout or you recognize you're not in a passionate place, you're not in a place of purpose, you're not in a place of why. How do you make that transition? And all the things I've done in my career and in my businesses, my wife and I businesses, all been aligned with this formula. But I had a wake-up call on my why, my purpose, when I had information that could have made a difference in somebody's life. And I was just waiting for a different time, the right opportunity, the right circumstances to bring it to their attention. Well, the sad thing is that Tom, the sick man, this information I could have done could have made a significant difference in his life. I had no control whether he received it, used it, or had any benefit from it. But what I knew could have done something very significant, and I didn't share, and he passed. And that's a regret. I don't want to have regrets in my legacy story. I'm going to make mistakes like everybody does, but I'm just going to go out there and share something that's important. If it's important to you and it's benefiting you and your family, why do you want to hold it back? Why do you want to hold it back? Are you worried about people might think of you? Are you looking for validation? Are you identifying with the wrong things? These are good questions. But when you get a wake-up call, you hit that place and see, I'm not walking the talk as deep as I should. I had something that could have made a difference in somebody's life. You have something that could make a difference in somebody's life. Are you sharing it? Is it your faith? Is it the service or business or products that you sell? Are you really passionate about it? Are you really convicted to get that information out there? Are you serving at the highest level? These are all the elements of creating a legacy. And I don't want to have regrets. I'm going to make mistakes. But if I know that I'm giving everything I have to my purpose, why, and cause, I'm doing what I call God's calling. And he's always revealing. And so I had that wake up a little over a month ago. And I took a position that I was never going to let that happen again. And so that leads to a shift in what I'm doing in my businesses. I'm not giving up my financial coaching, my personal development coaching, or my consortium cost reduction consulting business, because I'm very selective how I work in those. I have multiple streams of business, so I can just transition. But I think the most important thing we have as we're here on this physical earth is the quality of our life is predicated based on not the paychecks you get. how big your paychecks are. Your quality of life has nothing to do with the house you live in, the cars you drive, the vacations, the vacation homes. None of those have any value in quality of life if you don't have health. I'm talking all sorts of health: mental clarity health, physical health, because without health, you can't accumulate wealth. And when I say wealth, that doesn't mean just what's in your bank account, the assets. Wealth is everything in our lives. When we don't have health, we lose our wealth. We lose our desire to live. Pain sometimes gets so, in illness, gets so unbelievable. But when you have a purpose and a why, everything changes. So that's why I made a commitment not to hold back what I know is benefiting me in a very significant way, health-wise. What I see in our wellness center with our clients, my wife's clients, and our customers there, the significant health shifts that it's making, what the company is demonstrating, and what this ASEA redox molecules do. Can't hold it back. I just take it the same way. If you had the cure for cancer, this is a hypothetical, I'm not making any medical claims or anything around what I do, but if you had a cure for cancer, would you share it? Would you really share it, knowing that people are going to say, no one has a cure for cancer? You got to be kidding me. You nuts or crazy? So even if you had the cure for cancer, I would say the biggest majority of people wouldn't share it for one reason or another. What are you willing to stand up for? Take the heat, take the criticism, take the doubt, take whatever it takes. When you have a passion and a crusade, you will share the good news. The good news. I always say everything, we do it all the time. When we go to a restaurant, boy, that's the best restaurant for tacos in the area. You need to go there. We share good news all the time. And many times we're just sharing good news on the surface. We're not really sharing information or good news that can make a real big difference in people's lives because we're worried what people think. When you have a crusade, purpose, why, passion, and love, fear no longer is an obstacle. Fear is no longer an obstacle. Then you create what I call a ripple effect. You help and serve one person, make a difference in that life. They turn around and they drop that pebble in the water. Just when you throw a rock in the water, see how many ripples there are. When we're serving and we're sharing, it's like dropping a pebble in the lake. It has a rippling effect. Be kind to people. Be loving to people. Be compassionate with people. Don't be judgmental. And watch the ripple effect. The butterfly effect that many people talk about. So when you have something that can make a difference in other people's lives, share it. Don't hold back. Don't worry about what they're going to think. Don't worry about, you're not convincing. You're just conveying. Two different things. Sharing information. How people receive it, you don't have a lot of control. But we have a responsibility in anything we do in life to help serve people. So with that, I'm going to close out today's message. And that sort of leads why I'm doing what I'm doing with this company called ASEA. Why am I doing what I'm doing with ASEA? And I'm just going to put up this banner. You want to know more about the ASEA story, what's it about, the science behind it. We are looking to get the word out. We want a ripple effect. One person sees a incredible benefit they're going to share with their loved ones, and they share it with somebody else has a benefit. And we're looking for people that have that same desire to help other people become part of our team. A very unique company, not only in the product it sells and the benefit it brings in the healthcare space is phenomenal. But if you're looking for a home that is doing business to make a difference for humanity, then I would encourage you to investigate ASEA. Phenomenal company, phenomenal ethos. Their mission, their purpose, and why is going to carry them to probably be a multi-billion-dollar company in the next 5 to 10 years. Multi-billion. They've built the foundation over the last 10 years, and they're ready to throw a bigger rock into the pond to create bigger ripples. Bigger ripples. And we're looking for people that want to be creating ripples. So reach out to me. Love to talk to you. If you're looking for a new home, you're looking for part-time income, you're looking maybe a career change or a business, this is a phenomenal field to be in. The greatest demand there is in business, it's the largest industry out there, is in the area of health care, health sciences. Anything around health is the biggest segment there is. And the biggest marketplace, the biggest demographics will support it is the baby boomers, which I am one of them. And if you're going to be in a business, you should be in the market that has the most people who will buy your product and have the money to buy your product. This is the best time to be in the health care or health related industry, providing service or benefit to people on a nutritional level, exercise level, nutritional level, all that. Best industry to be in when you study the demographics. Everybody's concerned about their health to one degree or another. And what if you had the product that no one else could make, that could provide unlimited benefit? That is another thought to think about in business. And so with that all said, everybody have a great day. I'm going to sign out and check out ASEA. My contact information is below. Create a legacy in your life for yourself, your family, your community, your church, your business that you have. Create a legacy with it. That company, that individual made a difference in people's lives, no matter what it is. Get a crusader's mentality, create a legacy.